Hello, dear Goenkans. I hope all of you are fine. Dear kids, today we are going to discuss the mental maths of chapter 5. And the first one is this mental maths is the bookwork. And the first question is the number dash is a factor of every number. As all of you know that 1 is factor of every number. Whenever we find factors of different numbers, we have observed that 1 exists in the list of every number. So we write here 1, and moreover one thing to be noticed is that 1 is the smallest factor of every number. Second one is there one number that is multiple of every number? No, every number has its own multiples. Say if we talk of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, then for 3 we have 3, 6, 9, 12, so on. For 4 we have 4, 8, 12, so on. So we observe here that numbers may be common in the list of multiples, but there is no such any number which is multiple of every number. So we write here no for part B. Third one is the smallest multiple of 9 is. If we observe the table of 9, we will see the multiples of 9 are like this. But here what we noticed, 1, the number itself is the smallest multiple of itself. Not only 9, but every number is the smallest multiple of itself. And if we observe the factors of 9, it's 1, 3 and 9. Here we see 1 is its smallest factor. Not only 1, as discussed earlier, 1 is smallest factor of every number. So we write 1 here for question 4. Question number 5 is 2 factors of 13 are dash and dash. You must have observed that 1, 3, 13. It exists only in 2 tables, that is in 1's table and 13's table. There are certain numbers which do not exist in any other table. They exist only in the table of 1 and the table of itself. And such numbers are called as prime numbers. 13 is among them. 13 is a prime number and it has only 2 factors. That is 1 and the number itself. That is 13. So 1 and 13 are the answer for question 5. Next is the first 3 multiples of 7. If we recall the table of 7, we will observe that the first 3 multiples are 7, 14 and 21. Question number 7 is 25 is the smallest multiple of dash. If we check in the table of 25, we observe that the smallest multiple is the number itself. As discussed earlier, in general we can say the smallest multiple of a number is the number itself. So 20 is the smallest multiple of 20. And likewise 25 is the smallest multiple of 25. So we write 25 for question 7. Now, if we talk of greatest factors, not only 25, here 25 is written in particular, but generally when we talk of factors, the greatest factor is always the number itself. There is no any other such number apart from or greater than a number which is its factor. Always the greatest factor is the number itself. So for 25, the greatest factor is 25. That is the number itself. Okay, the ninth one is the smallest common multiple of 5 and 7. If we observe in the multiples of 5, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 and so on. Likewise in 7 we have 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49 and so on. Here we observe 35 is present in both. So this is the common multiple, that too smallest. There is no any other smaller number than 35 which exists in the table of both 5 and 7. So 35 is the smallest common multiple of. There must exist some other also, but smallest is 35 only. So 35 should be written as the answer of question 9. Now last question is 35 a common multiple of 3 and 5? If we observe the tables of 3 and 5, we can see that 35 exists in the table of 5, but it does not exist in the table of 3. And you can also check by divisibility rule. If we see 3 plus 5 is 8, we know 8 is not divisible by 3. That means 35 is not divisible by 3. 35 cannot be multiple of 3. When it is not multiple of 3, then there is no question of being common multiple. So the answer is no for part 10. This was all from this video, and with this, mental maths is done. Thank you very much, dear kids. Allah Hafiz.